Hey guys, I know I told you guys to take notes at camp because we did a lot of moves, and it's hard to remember everything. So I thought what make it easier is I already have all the notes. So we're gonna do, Camilla and Calvin are gonna do some demonstration for you, and we're gonna go through everything we learned at camp, and then you guys can review it this summer, and then when you start next season, that way you have it. So, all right, first thing we're gonna do is 2-on-1 offense. So from the first session that I showed, Camilla, I want you to grab a 2-on-1. So we'll talk about how you get it first. She uses a C grip. Yeah, cross hands, C grip. Now she shrugs this off and circle. She wants to control this shoulder here. So she's wrapped around the shoulder and pinning that to her chest really tight. First move we did was a shovel. She's gonna pressure in, and then she's gonna dig a ditch and cover. All right, Calvin, you do the same move. 2-on-1 and shovel down. Good. And see how they're both moving the whole time. We don't want to drill stagnant because that's not realistic. Next one, we're going to climb up. So she takes a 2-on-1, and Calvin's circling away. She goes above the elbow, around the back, and shovels him down. Good. Calvin, do the same thing, and then pause when you go elbow above elbow. So it's one arm at a time. Watch. Elbow above elbow, then the other arm goes around the back into the armpit and down. Okay, so 2-on-1 shovel and climb up. All right. Mitchell Port did overtie series. So first one is an overtie shrug. So the partner beats us inside tie. Which one do you want? Which side do you like? Yeah, so he gets a collar tie and she's overtied here. So now she's gonna go and step to the outside. Go ahead and do the move. Shrug now. Take your two. So go behind. So Calvin inside. Yep. Left hand collar. Goes over tie, shrugs him down. Okay, now Calvin's gonna go, and here we wanna go down and then away, just like the shovel technique. She goes collar tie, his thumb is on the outside. Good, do one more time, Calvin. He goes down and away. So there's a level change down and away, Calvin. All right, next one from there was, we do the overtie shrug, and they circle up, we end up in a front headlock. Okay, Camilla, go first. So she goes overtie shrug and partner circles up. Now we're in a front headlock. She's gonna pull him down to this elbow. She's gonna go, go backhand technique, go behind, chase the legs. Okay, Calvin, do the same thing. Overtie shrug. She squares up, we're in a front headlock, pull down the elbow, and backhand. Okay, make sure we're giving a good pull down the elbow. All right, next we have Bo Bassett come in, and he showed us some stuff on top. So we get set, we cup the elbow, and we rev the engine on the elbow, we break him down with the chop, go ahead, and we catch the cross wrist. Go. Boom. And we always use our thumb on the cross wrist. We pull it tight, elbow goes in front, head under, and roll. And he gets his count. He's got his knee real tight to the ceiling. He's elevating this leg. Okay, and he's making his knee and elbow touch right there. Good tilt position. Keep the cross wrist, he bellies down. Okay, now we're gonna thread a rebar. So he pushes the wrist across to create a little window here. He threads his bar. So he has a cross wrist and bar. He's gonna tilt away from the bar. It's a reinforced bar, a rebar tilt. Keep the cross wrist, he bellies down. We're gonna go to a Turk. He releases the bar, he lifts at the knee or higher, steps through, he has his Turk. He elevates here, keeps his toe on the mat, he's arching his back, he's doing a one-arm push-up, so he can't roll through. Good, go down, Calvin, do the same thing. Okay, chop, cross wrist roll. Good, he goes through, he's gonna push that wrist across and find his bar. Now he tilts away from the bar, belly down, cross wrist, lift the knee or higher, step through for your Turk, and come back and hook his head, elevate that Turk leg. Good job. Okay, let's do the standing cross wrist roll. So same thing here. Bo showed 2 ways. Go ahead and get it. So Bo showed we can roll forward, we can go backwards. So why don't you go forward first? So elbow and head go in front, just like before. He's gonna go forward. Go ahead. Rolls him forward and holds. Good. Can you do the backwards one? Okay. So here we go. His foot goes across and blocks, and he takes him backwards. Okay, Bennett, do both of those. Good. That's good. Was that backward or forward? I couldn't tell.
I don't know.
All right, we'll do it again. One more. Good. Elbow. Make sure we're putting our elbow in front, just like when we were on the mat. It's the same move. Head in front, elbow in front. Go. Good. He holds. Nice. Right. So another one on top I taught this series. We did a crab ride. So she got a tight waist and she's on that shoulder. Her foot's blocking here. She's going to pull her back into her lap. Go ahead. And she collects this foot. Okay, so crab ride. She changes to her half here to hold. She gets a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. as she bellies down, she's gonna find the cross wrist. Now she goes cross wrist roll, and she holds. She gets her count. Now her bottom leg is gonna go straight. She's gonna catch this leg as he bellies down. Now she has a leg in. We're gonna do a hip over here. She's gonna arch, walk her hand out, one arm push up position, make sure we're off our elbow. We have a good height there so he doesn't roll through and reverse us. Calvin, you do it? Okay, we go crab ride. Pull her back into your lap, kick her through, hold, good. Finds the bottom wrist for the cross wrist. Cross wrist roll. Now his bottom leg goes in. And this takes a lot of practice to get that feel, to get that muscle memory so it's a smooth transition. He's doing a different move where you call it a crowbar, where you pull him back. But any leg turn is fine. All right. Sammy Sasso from Ohio State, NCAA finalist, showed us some good defensive stuff. We'll start head inside. So Camilla takes a head inside single.
Right or left?
Shoot, yeah, you're right. Yep. Boom. And Calvin's gonna pull into the shin wizard position. Okay, pulls her down, three, yep. So he's turning his kind of hips into her. He's putting a lot of pressure on her shoulder. Okay, he's got one leg up, his head is up, so he's not getting cradled. He's got a good position here. It's gonna stop her shot. For her to release the pressure, a lot of times she'll try and attack above the knee and circle out to the front. And when she does that, it gives Calvin an opportunity to square up. Now we're chasing this ankle here. Okay, we're hooking it like this, we're pulling it. And then, Bennett, why don't you come over here so you can circle over here so you can see the hand. So, okay, ankle, and then finding that space and cutting down through it. As he goes here, he's gonna take his two. Okay, Camille, do the same thing, and instead of taking your two, get the cradle. So now we're gonna go into a near side cradle here. He shoots head inside single. She pulls into shin wizard. Okay, now he goes to circle out front, attack above the knee. She squares up, goes ankle. Okay, now she's gonna knife in over here, same as before. But now he hangs on a little long. As she starts going behind, she's gonna find her near side cradle. Now she takes him over, and she finds the Turk finish. Okay, this is what Sammy was doing a lot of, finding that Turk finish on the near side cradle. Okay, next one we'll do is whizzer wrist. So it's a head inside single, and they bring it up to mid-level. So whoever. So he shoots, brings it up, she catches whizzer, and opposite wrist. Okay, so the opposite wrist. You're using both our hands here. It's gonna be hard for him to finish. Now she's gonna find her shoulder under his chin. Yep. Or I guess this shoulder under his chin. Yep. And she's gonna straighten her leg and try and put it on the mat. Whoop. And then she shoots again. She slips out of the underhook. And now she can shoot. And Calvin does the same thing. Whizzer, wrist, get your shoulder under her chin. Good, break it, slip out of the underhook, we're ready to wrestle, okay? All right, again, Sammy Sasso, head outside single this time. We're sitting in the corner, okay? So we can't sprawl, they're in too deep. Go ahead, head out, high crotch, head outside single. Right here, he's gonna throw her shoulders outside, he's gonna sit the corner. See how he's bent over, sit in the corner, finding his lock. His elbows behind the knee on all the stuff he showed us for the crotch lock. We're not really through the crotch, we are, but our elbows behind the knee. So almost like a cradle, but we don't have the head. Now he's not sitting on his foot, so he can use this for a drive foot. He's gonna keep driving so he beats her shoulder outside of his thigh. Now he's gonna hook the leg, post his right hand, come up and take his two, and he's got a leg ride if he wants it. He's gonna do the same thing. And then this time, finish cradle. So he goes head outside, single. She throws the shoulders out, she sits the corner. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. Go to your, lock right here, and start sitting and scooting. And then, if it's there, we look for our near side cradle. Go ahead and release, find your near side, take him over. Okay, so same position, sit in the corner.
Okay.
This is one of the favorite things I learned at camp. We're gonna implement this in our curriculum next season, is that straight leg defense from a head inside single. So we can turn a defensive position into an offensive position. So shoot head inside shot. So we're back to our head inside single. Now you can just sprawl. Or you can do it from the shin wizard position, but we're gonna sprawl here. Now she can go ahead and hit the position. So basically you're shooting a sweep single with your right hand, and you're gonna go straight leg. You gotta be flexible here. Okay, Bennett, pause. Bennett, circle over here so we can see it. See how she's not sitting on her foot here. Her foot's out here, same deal. She's really tight here with her chest, and his head, come over here, Bennett. His head is under her knee. That's where we wanna keep it. Now from here, she's gonna drive him up over his head. She keeps elbow deep. And right before he goes to flip over, she's gonna post her hand and keep her height. Go. Post, she flips him over, hips up, Now she has her near side cradle. Lock, go for the pin. All right, Calvin, same move. Just kind of do it full speed this time. Squares the hips, goes the straight leg, sinks his elbow, hips up. And near side cradle. Good. No, do one full speed. Good, over his head, take him over, post, hip up, near side cradle. Nice job. Go ahead and cut it, man. All right, he showed two fun ones from a head outside single. First one is a chin whip we're gonna learn. So here we go, head outside, and they come up, they're gonna cut across. We're beating every sense of the word, stepping across, chin whip. Okay, good. Now do the same thing. So she gets in on a high cross, she's going to cut across, he steps across, blocks, chin whip. The other one is a flying cement chop. So same thing, they get in, they beat us, and they're going flying cement chop here. So in, up to the feet, she goes chin underhook, kicks him over, and holds. Go ahead, Calvin. Chin underhook, and we use our right leg there to elevate and kick him through. Chin underhook, right leg, kick him through, and hip heist up on top. Okay, NCAA All-American Gavin Hoffman from Ohio State showed us a low single. The setup was he grabbed the wrist, so whatever wrist you're attacking, grab it, they collar tie. We're gonna shove this over our head, drop to a low single. Head inside the knee. Go ahead, Calvin. Grab the wrist. Good, she collar ties, shove it off your head. Low single, attack and low double. One more each, fast. Wrist, collar, shove off. Good. And they're circling their feet away from the shot. What makes it a little bit different, low single, circle their feet away from the shot.
Yep.
Okay. Pennsylvania State champ and current Princeton wrestler, NCAA qualifier, Luke Stout, showed us some upper body techniques when we were on the beach. And one of them was an arm drag. So we're gonna go inside wrist and roll it down. So he takes the wrist and rolls it down. Now we're dragging high in the armpit. We're gonna pivot and catch the hip. Good. Camilla, do it. Roll the wrist down, arm drag. Good. Another one he showed was an underhook punch to a high single. So underhook, throw by a high single. Boom, cleared up to our armpit. Good, go Camilla. Underhook, punch, high single. Good. And then we did a duck under from high level. So inside tie, and we duck under one side. There you go, Camilla. We keep that arm, keep that one opposite arm there.
Yeah.
Okay, Jared Ricotta, PA state champ out of West Branch High School, came in and showed us some arm drag stuff. We're gonna do a rotation drag for this one, and we're gonna do a boot scoot finish, okay? So they're gonna sit like they're sliding into home plate. Good. Go ahead, Calvin. Nice job. One more each fast. Rotation drag, boot scoot, finish. NCAA finalist Nina Bonacorsi from Pitt showed us a knee pull single. So we go from inside tie, okay, and we're gonna go to our knee pull. So it's a high crotch footwork, inside step, but our head's on the inside, coming to our feet, okay? Good. Can you do the same move, but split the middle finish? Okay, so he showed us a split the middle finish. If we can't get our angle, they sprawl on us, we're gonna pop up, get our knees underneath, and we're gonna split the middle finish. Isolate one leg, we hook it, and we clear our head. Okay, go ahead, Joan. So knee pull, and they're able to sprawl on us this time. Knee pull, they sprawl. Okay, we shoot our knees under, pop up, attack the bottom leg, fall to our hip, hook it, hook the leg, hook the leg, hook the leg. Good, clear your head. Okay, next he showed us fake, snap, and then shoot. So we're gonna fake a knee pull, step back and snap, and then shoot a knee pull. Fake knee pull, yeah, good. All right, do the same thing, Camilla. Fake, snap, shoot. Good, one more each. A little harder on your snap. Try to snap them down. So fake, snap, shot. That's it. Go ahead, Camilla. Harder pull on your fake. Fake, pull, snap. Good. And then we fake the knee pull and we go to a low single. So this worked well with Gavin Hoffman's low single, another setup for it. Fake the knee pull, same hand goes to the heel for the low single. Okay, good. One more each. So it's inside step, faking the knee pull, going low single. Go ahead, Camilla. Good. Playing?
Yep, I'm playing.
All right. Coach Brianna Neal, the head women's coach at Gannon University, came and showed us how to punish people on top with legs. So first thing was double boots. So she does spiral ride breakdown, threw her leg in, and then as your opponent builds up, you're looking to throw your second boot in. They build up, throw the second boot in. We're attacking the elbow to elbow, lifted above their head like a power half, and we take them over with this arm. Kind of have a little bit of a choke here where we're holding, and then we're arching our back and we're squeezing everything tight and we get our count. Okay, next one was a, you want to do banana split? Yeah. Okay, so count, or either way, yeah, you go down. You can be tortured. Camilla can just torture you. Okay, so she goes leg ride. This time we're going cross body, and he sits out. Okay, he tries to defend. We're gonna go to your, stay on your knees. Stay on your knees. Yes. Now we're gonna go here, and this lock's important. So Bennett, can you scoot around and get this lock? I really like what she was teaching here. So we're reaching through with our right arm here. She's grabbing the ankle and re-grabbing her own wrist, and that keeps everything tight. If we don't have this, our lock slides up in the crotch and we can't really get the pressure we want. So now she's gonna take him through. Good. And she can hook. This figure four makes it really good. And same thing as before, if she puts her foot on the mat, she can arch into it and create a lot of pressure there for Calvin. All right, belly down. Next one, we're gonna do the guillotine. Okay? So cross body ride. And we're gonna attack elbow and wrist, okay? Ankle breaking down or somehow, yep, drive. Now she's gonna put this behind her head. She scoops the head, and as we talked about, this is one of the few places, if the only maybe, where you can lock your hands around the head without having an arm. Once he's on his back, past 45 degrees, once he's in near fall criteria, you can lock your hands here. And same deal, she's figure four, she's arching and pulling real tight. It's a really painful move. All right, back over. And then the last one she showed us was the cradle. So from that sit out position again, if they try to do a switch. So she throws a cross body leg in, and bottom tries to do a switch. Other way, other way, other way. Here, tries to switch us and sits to a hip. She's coming over top, her leg's still trapped. She finds that like a cross-face cradle with her leg in. Slide away, bottom knee to the side. Okay, good deal. Got it. Let me talk. Good? You rolling, Bennett? Okay. All right, last I showed you some secret moves, one of which was the Indian Death Trap, the IDT. As I mentioned, I had shown it in 2009, and then in 2013, and then again at this camp in 2022. So I don't show it often, but it's a good one and it's fun to learn. If anybody hits this in a live match next year, send me a picture, tell me, send me an email, and I'll figure out a way to get you a milkshake, okay? So I would love to see it. Go ahead, without further ado, Indian Death Trap. It's our secret. Don't be sharing this with other people, okay? Steps through like an opposite Turk. Now he has to figure four her legs. Then he finishes by going laces to laces, shoelaces. That's right, you're good. Yeah, then you just gotta stand up and straighten your leg. There you go, he's got it. All right, paybacks. So Camilla lifts the leg. She steps through like a wrong Turk. Incorrect Turk. Now she crosses, figure four is his legs. So shoelaces to shoelaces. Now she stands up, all she has to do is straighten her leg. She's got them all pretzeled up there.
I do.
Yep. Yep, Camille, help him out.
That way.
That's it, now you just stand up. Laces to laces, he's got it.
No pressure.
No hands.